everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to look at the Zero Mortal Plans team. So basically a full Goku Black ZAMASU team. I just wanted to kind of discuss it because, you know, maybe you guys don't know this about me, but I'm a big Goku Black and ZAMASU fan. I have been, I am. I'm not sure if I talk about it very often, but, you know, I am a big fan of both Goku Black and ZAMASU. Now, for a long time in Dokkan, for basically as long as I've played, like when at least I've been uploading videos and been in, I guess, a public space discussing the game, on the internet at least, the Zero Mortal Plan team has basically always sucked. Like, you know, we had LR Rose back in 2020 when he came out. He was awesome. Again, this is just from when I started playing, like properly anyways. Like we had LR Rose and he was amazing. He could have been argued as the best unit in the game back in the day, but guess what happened? He didn't have a partner, so you couldn't really do stuff with him. But now, years later of basically that team getting no buffs, we have a solid foundation. LR Fusion ZAMASU, who's like a top 10 LR. Like this guy, fantastic. I love him. Great design. AGL ZAMASU ZZA. Great design. He is fantastic. Love this guy. We had this guy from Heroes. Now he does technically, right, if we have a look here, he does get an extra defense and a guaranteed guard when there's 3 crossover allies. But when he transforms on turn 5, which is, you know, not too bad, he gets his guaranteed guard. So we don't have to worry about, you know, restrictions like that anymore. So he becomes good and he's a good asset to this team. Unfortunately, he does not have big bad bosses. If he did, he would be an even bigger buff to this team, but it is what it is. He's still a good floater, he's still a good defensive unit, we do like him. Ella Rose, who I was talking about earlier, he's EZ8 now, he's fantastic. I think he's a very strong unit, definitely one of the top 10 yellow coin LRs anyways, and definitely top 10 EZA LRs as well, of course. This ZAMASU banner unit EZA was actually really good, surprisingly. So he's a big buff to this team as well, with his 60% damage reduction with a full Extreme Realm of Gods rotation. Is it Extreme Realm of Gods or just Realm of Gods? Just Realm of Gods, yeah. So, you know, he can be quite helpful. And then Goku Black and ZAMASU actually EZA'd a year ago, and they're still pretty good. They're not perfect, but they can put in some work for us. Now, for me, there's one spot we need filled. Like, I like Super Saiyan 3 Rose, I think he's quite good, he's a good asset to the team. I also like ZAMASU's EZA, and I like these guys. But they're probably the 3 weakest units here. And what we need is a Carnival Rose. We need another Rose. We need a either standalone Rose Goku Black, another one. Because, I mean, you wouldn't link with this guy, but I feel like you won't get stuck with them on rotation too often anyway. Because this guy's a slot 2 or 3 unit. So if they made a new Rose like a slot 1 unit, we'd be fine. Or he could be a standalone Goku Black, you know, just base form Goku Black. That would really help this team. Like, if this guy was good, like, if he was actually really good, he would help this team a lot. But, for the most part, he sucks. So, the team can't really use him. If this physical ZAMASU was better, that would really help the team. But, unfortunately, he also kinda sucks for the most part. And if this guy could actually link with Tech Fusion ZAMASU, that would help also. But he can't. So, he kinda sucks. So we're kind of, and if this guy's EZA was also good, he would have helped, but unfortunately he also kind of sucks. Dark King Fu would actually be quite a good asset to this team, and still can be, but he definitely needs the crossover allies a lot more than like Rose does, for example, because this guy orb changes and such. But anyways, I'm just gonna do a video. We're gonna have a look at the team, just see how they perform, and yeah, I just wanted to talk because I do like this team. AGL ZAMASU in slot 7, really? Okay, it's fine. We're going against Red Zone Cell. So, again, this isn't going to be a super serious video. It's just for a bit of fun. Using a team I like, and I wanted to discuss it. And kind of what that team needs as well. We can do this. Because I want them to take those hits. And they build up K. I mean, LR Rose here. Like, 200k start a turn. He's gonna, yeah, like, Cell's dead. Cell is gonna die. That's what's gonna happen right here. Okay, they took their 2 hits, awesome. Build up that key as well, so they get their 18 key. So they can get their defense from multiple turns right here. Again, with their guard up, these guys can be quite good. Or at least solid, defensively. But once that guard wears out after 3 turns, they die. they get frauded out. They get exposed. This guy post-super, not really. 17 million. And because we got over 22 key, he's got a guaranteed additional coming in. 10 million. This is no support, by the way. This is just Rose. No hidden potential. Okay, that's fine. And then this guy will heal us up a bit. Okay. I'm a big fan of that intro, though. I'm actually going to put Super Saiyan 3 Rose first, just so he can get an attack stack. He does stack attacks, so let's try and make him actually look good here. Just let him put in some work. Again, he does have a high chance to guard, rather than a full, you know, full guaranteed guard. Because, you know, no crossover allies, but it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, AGL ZAMASU. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're actually gonna float these guys because they're like, you see 47 with guard here, and you're like, hey, that's pretty good, right? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I guess, kind of. It's fine, but after this turn they're gonna lose guard anyway, so I'd rather just keep a main stacking unit on the rotation, like this guy right here. Like, he's probably gonna take some damage here, since he instantly transformed and then get a stacking base. Yeah, 97k, but that's fine. We're all good about that. Why does Cell have a red aura? What's going on there? I just noticed his aura. That is not a second form Cell aura right there. But sure, it's fine, I guess. Weird. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna move on. We're not even gonna think about it. Triple super from AGL ZAMASU, by the way. He's stacking attack and defense here. But yeah, going back to the team. For part 2 worldwide, obviously we got Trunks and Future Gohan, who I'm happy with both. I do quite like both units. Trunks especially has been growing on me. But I was really expecting a villain in part 2, and I was expecting a Goku Black of some kind. And we didn't get that. So ZAMASU's team kind of felt a little incomplete. In terms of like this particular build. Like, obviously, if you're you know, limiting yourself to just Goku Black and ZAMASU units, you can toss like Ma Junior and stuff on the team. Like Ma Junior, like Chila is a good option, Gowasu and ZAMASU you could even use technically. Like, there's options, you know? So, I don't want to say the team's not good, because it definitely is. I actually think the ZAMASU team's a little underrated. It can beat all hard content. But, yeah, I don't know. Just felt a little sour not getting another Goku Black. But it's fine, because when we do get a new Goku Black, it's going to be amazing. And we're getting one next year, 100% no copium. Like, guys, for sure, 100%. We're getting one, for sure. Yeah, ZAMASU's number's a little lower here, since 1, he hasn't really built up, and 2, no big bad bosses. Not his fault, it's just physical Rose. For some reason, didn't give him big bad bosses. I mean, I technically do understand the reasoning, but it is unfortunate. Because it would help this team a lot if he did have it. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll just do this, I guess. This is completely fine. We'll float LR Rose off, we don't need to keep him on rotation. He's just here for fun. Like, again, Rose just does insane. And I am a big fan of units who just do big numbers. And that's Rose in a nutshell. That's why I was, like, attracted to him in the beginning. Well, you know, back in 2020, I was like, oh wow, this Rose does like a 10 million attack stat turn 1. Like, isn't he cool? And I'm like, yeah, I wanted him. Like, I got more excited for him than the Blue Fusions. You know, back in the day. Like, that's how much I really like Rose. But, you know, it is what it is. 15 million here. Sure. Could have actually had more if I put Fusion ZAMASU in the middle. LR Fusion ZAMASU. Since he would have had legendary power. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, he's stunned. And he has, that's his hidden potential right there. We stunned the cell. That's funny. Well, get to see it. And now, here we go. Super Saiyan 3 Rose. Now we don't have to rely on a high chance to guard anymore. He's just guarding all the time. And he's going to be healing every turn. So that's pretty good. We can do this. This is fine. Goku Black and Zamasu still at 467k, which, you know, is not awful. But now they're not guarding it. It definitely seems a lot worse, doesn't it? Again, I would like to replace them with a new Goku Black, or we could get a Goku Black and Zamasu unit again, but it's a base Goku Black and Zamasu, so it would be a different name to these guys right here. It would actually be their TUR's name, because I'm pretty sure that's a base Goku Black and Zamasu, if I remember correctly. Let me have a look. Their TUR is a base Goku Black and Zamasu. 1 second. Yeah, perfect, right here. This could totally be a unit, by the way, like a Dokkan Fest or like a Carnival LR or whatever, like that. It's right there. Just saying, we could totally work with that. 300k on AGL Zamasu. Honestly, not that high, but again, 50 damage reduction does certainly help. How much does he take from this cell? Who does 1 million damage? Yeah, not exactly too bad for him, must say. Oh, actually, keep in mind, I don't ignore that defensive stat. He got super by AGL Cell, didn't he? AGL Perfect Cell. So he actually got a defensive debuff applied. So his defense is actually higher than that. So yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine. 8.6, huh? I mean, we'll probably just transform him next turn, and he'll do like crazy damage. LR Merge Zamasu, by the way, hasn't really even got out of the gates, since he's still building up. And there's the additional, okay. I mean, yeah, LR Merge Zamasu, wonderful unit. Big fan of this guy right here. Yeah, goodbye, Bozo. Alright. I mean, this is completely fine. I'm not going to transform with this Zamasu. I want to transform with the one next turn instead. We can do this. This might be the first turn we're not able to get Rosé's key. Because key was falling quite nicely for us until now. Yeah, it is what it is. It's fine. I don't think Cell can kill anyone on this turn anyway. Especially Fujitsu. Yeah, he's good. 10 million attack stat, by the way. Can't complain about that. We got the additional. Here he comes. Go ahead. You can super. I don't mind. Yeah, look how much attack he was still building up, by the way. Goku Black and Zamasu are completely fine here post-super, I'm pretty sure. They double supered as well. That's 30% defense for multiple turns. I think it's 3. I think it's 3 turns on 12 key and 6 turns on 18 key. No super. You're going to super Rosé? I mean, he'll live. His defense gets quite high post-super. Usually thanks to the double super, but, you know, key was a bit of a struggle for us. No? Okay, well, you lose. We'll play these animations, of course. Yeah, we have to skip off. We'll transform with you first, and then we will fusion Zamasu. By the way, listen. I like Tech Fusion Zamasu's intro. I think it's fun. I like the OST. I like him talking and all that stuff. I think I think they should have redone that as his intro instead, because that would have been, oh my god, I would have loved that. But it is what it is. Anyways, let's become the Sky. Sky Zamasu, woohoo! Honestly, Infinite Zamasu, one of the goofiest things in the game, and I love it. I do. 610k on AGL Zamasu, by the way. Like, corrupted. He does have 30% damage reduction. And then he gets extra 50% attack on super. And, he gets extra 50% defense when performing a super attack for 3 turns. So, his defense gets quite high after super. AGL Zamasu in this form. Especially with all the stacking he's doing before. And again, Infinite Zamasu cannot be hurt at all. So we're completely fine there. I am not going to do the Dokkan mode because I want to get an attack stat out of AGL, Corrupted Zamasu. Love this super attack animation, just becoming the world, or consuming the world, whatever. It's really cool. That's fine. You can super me, by the way, so go ahead. I'll nullify it. There you go, buddy. Bozo. Anyways. 15.8 million. High chance to crit, no support. Well, no attack support. 17.4. And because we got this, we have a guaranteed additional coming in after this one as well. But yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Yeah. Like, again, the Zamasu team is quite good. Like, you can definitely beat most of, if not all, hard content with him, I'd say. With, like, a variation of this build. Now, if you're just, again, if you broaden our horizons a bit, and you're like, hey, I'll toss my junior on the team, or Chialai, or whatever, or the Blues, who you can put in the same. Like, yeah, Zamasu's team can beat all hard content, for sure. But when you're looking at a strictly Goku Black and Zamasu team, which is what I'm looking at, they're not quite there. They're a step or two behind where they need to be. So, I think a Goku Black unit would be really helpful for this team. I think a Zamasu and Goku Black unit, like a base Goku Black, would be super helpful. Like, there's still options, you know? There's untouched animation still for both, I think. So hopefully we do get that someday, while a lot of these guys are still relevant, so we can have a good run with this team. But with that said, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.